some lake effect snow settling in as we tee things up here in Cleveland. And off we go from Cleveland. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Love throwing to start us off.
Good shit.
It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Denzel Ward makes the play. Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock, but that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd, especially as a quarterback. It's your job to quiet that home crowd, but an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Look at that shit back.
His first throw is an interception. Andrew Cooper takes it away. And the Packers will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And this is taken ahead to the 42. Myles Garrett coming in for the stop. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Let's go. White, yellow, 22. Black ultra.
Shotgun now for Love. Bails out of the pocket quick. This is Reed working the right side. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense to the line for second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the Browns' 45-yard line.
Love out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. Blaster, 6, black 40. Hut.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackled there by Jerome Baker.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Halfway to the the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Going run again with Jacobs. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Striker, 3-3. Here we go. Red, cycle. Red, 38.
So we saw dueling interceptions in a turnover-laden first quarter. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Ready to go with the second quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone.
Call red. Ready.
Love with it on first down. Escapes the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they face 2nd down.
Ready. Cut, cut.
Running right. Here's Jacobs.
What?
He's headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front. And they fired off the line knowing the run was coming. And boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Let's go. Blue, 32. Set, go.
Jacobs will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Ready, ready.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. And it's the Packers with 6 to go here on 4th down. On for the field goal now. Here's Brandon McManus. Very short kick here from the right hash. McManus sends it through, and they're on the board.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. A dangerous throw. He almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
He finds Njoku complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. First and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Let's go next. Cut.
Here's Sanders now. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. A big completion for the rookie out of Colorado. It gets his guys a first. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
43 rail.
To the air on first down. Sanders splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
First down and goal to go.
From the red zone now. The throw is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns get some late points and the lead. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
The Browns keeping the offense out on the football field. They want two here. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So after thinking it over, they're lining up for two.
Here we
The
go. Set.
Browns will line up for the two-point conversion.
Ready.
He's throwing for it. And the two-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
After his 3. Dustin Hopkins to kick off for the Browns.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Nixon now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Packers take over at first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. First down throw. Here's Love. Fits it through the middle. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Looking for the back that time. And it sets up second down. Back to the air. Love. That one is incomplete.
What?
Now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. You got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Throwing his Love on third. And he's taken down at the 30. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
Throwing again. Love. And that's incomplete. With 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Tough one to retain through that hit. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Speedo Blues. Ready.
A second down throw here for Love. Massive shot towards the end zone. Intercepted in the
No!
end zone. Grant Delpit in to pick it off.
He
And the
dropped that
Browns
bitch.
intercept the final throw for the end zone, and that is how our first half's going to end. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. On now is McManus to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
2nd and 13. Hits his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
That's caught for the first. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Judkins up the middle. Have him gain about a handful there. That was Kenny Clark on the tackle.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Set. Hut. Set. Hut.
From the 22 on 2nd down. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Come on. Set. Hut.
3rd and short here. Sanders. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Some guys, you just have to account for them, especially middle linebackers. I remember Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, it just felt like their presence took up the entire field. And this linebacker today, we had the interception earlier, a sack right now. You've got to start figuring out a plan for him, or he will take over this game.
Ready.
4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
Let's go. Hut.
Looking to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
36. Yellow. Slide 2.
Love now on 1st and 10. Dumps it off. Jacobs. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Ready. 45. Snap. Ready. Right. Ready.
Love from the gun. Has Has him on the quick hitter. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, the spot's at the 37. It's going to be third down.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front.
Good shit.
It's another interception. And the Browns have the
Damn.
football back just shy of the midfield stripe. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Ready. Set.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Completed over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Browns ball working to carry this lead through to the end.
Oh my God. Got me pressing.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Set. Ready. Ready.
On the give, here's Judkins. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Set. Sit set.
On first down, here's Sanders. All in left side. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Set.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Judkins running between the tackles. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Let's go.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns only up by a few.
Got it.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal.
Set. Hut. Black 40. Hut. Hut.
He gets it again. And he punches this one.
Oh,
in.
you got
Touchdown,
that
Cleveland.
bit.
The Browns parlay the interception into points. Took a couple of runs into that wall before they finally punched it across for the score.
Well, that defensive front, you know they were dialed up to make a stand, but it was going to be a challenge to make another 2 stops even after that one. That crack formed in the wall, and it burst through for a touchdown.
It's no good. Perhaps the snow making things a little difficult for him there as that one winds up off the mark.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for
So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Hartman with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Go pitch. 52 blue. Strike 2.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. The Browns close in and take him down.
That's
And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, go.
He's in trouble, and they
They
bring him
won't even
down
let me
again.
get rid of the ball.
And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down. The Packers take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this fourth down. Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.